Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, and we may be in the Bluegrass State, but blue is the color to avoid if you love the homestanding Louisville Cardinals. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets taking on the 11th-ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Louisville's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Looking for a man. It's Shuck. He looks that one in nicely. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Looking for the edge on the jet sweep. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Throwing right. Finds a man by himself. Running toward the tape. Seizing that open space. An opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch. Making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
The Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Unloads to the right. He makes a grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals!
How impressive has this offense been just hogging the ball? They've just been eating away at the clock. They've been matriculating the football down the field. And here they are scoring a touchdown on their opening possession. The opposing quarterback's like, bro, when am I going to get the ball? When do I get a chance to take the field? That was crazy.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Georgia Tech's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lets it fly. Snatches it on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to throw. It's King. Getting some heat. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Keeps the legs moving. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab down the middle. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. They'll run play action. He's going to take off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Wants to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Lining up for the PAT. Smashes it through for the PAT. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Set to kick this one away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Back to pass, it's Shuck. He's right on target. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And he's got it at the 20. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, you'll have to see that, right? They put themselves in a position at the end of the half to take the lead. They put it on their kicker. He knocks it through the upright. So nothing but good vibes for this team now with the lead heading in at halftime.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Pocket starts to collapse. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Dropping back, it's King. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Give to Brown. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Oh, what a move! Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it on the run. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On second and goal, he carries again. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
17, Georgia Tech, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Finds his man. It's Lane. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Offense set on first down. Back to throw, it's King. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And the defense finally gets home. They get their first sack of the day. This is a defense, they can pressure the quarterback. This is not normal. Last week they had 5 sacks, so you're used to this defense getting after quarterbacks.
Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Got his man! And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They're going to throw it again. Going for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Miami is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that may get its own 30 for 30 after this one. They're up by 31 over UMass. We'll circle back.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Got some room to run, and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Puts him in the spinner, still running. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Working on the right. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man in the middle. And the defense drags him down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. This offense has a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Shuck. He's got his man. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. makes the catch. It's Brooks. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. He's going to pass. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Scanning the field, it's King. Buying some time. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really work? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our